I'm Farah. I'm a volunteer with Drum Beats, and right now we're at Coney Island Ave and Newkirk Ave for at the polling site for the mayor's election. And I'm canvassing for as a poll site visibility, and it's like a last attempt to get people to vote and vote for Mamdani. Yeah, he's talking to these people like on their level. He's talking about real things, real material things. He's talking about rent, he's talking about groceries, and these are issues that matter to these working class people. There is a lot of Islamophobia in this country, and even now, like with Mamdani, he's facing it. These people have faced it for a very long time, and I feel like now they feel like they have a voice. You know, now kids can be like, oh, they can dream of becoming a mayor too. Drum Beats was one of the first organizations to endorse Mamdani, like literally a year ago. And it was just, he came here, he talks to a lot of Drum Beats members. Drum Beats members, they consist of a lot of people from Bangladesh, people from Pakistan, Indo-Carribbean, working class members. And these working class members told him that, you know, they will support him if he has like good policies, and these members have also resonated with him because of his policies. He's talking about freezing the rent, he's talking about childcare for like free childcare, he's talking about fast and free buses. They've been working for like 25 years, and this like all of like the people that are volunteering right now, this was like they've built it from ground up, and they've invested so much time in this candidate that they hope and hopefully he will deliver.
Hi everyone, my name is Najma and I've been living in New York City for the past 35 years. We did not know about Zohran Mamdani, but when we joined Drum Beats, we got to know about him and especially his policies. That is something that's important to us working class people, that he has brought policies that target the problem of affordability, and that is something that we feel deeply. He's thinking about us, he's thinking about our families, and that's why I have volunteered for him so much during the primary and also during this election, and we continue to support him.
They've gone out, they've door knocked, all of these aunties, they've phone banked for like hours, and I'm young, but they've done more than I have done. Like they've gone out with flyers, and then they come back and they're like, oh, we need more flyers, and they go out again.
Hi, my name is Shahida and I'm a member of Drum Beats. The current problem that I am facing, and I think a lot of people like us and a lot of families like us face, is that the city is very, very expensive and it is so difficult to survive, and everybody has to work, and still it is very difficult to meet all of the expenses.
The city is expensive, and they're kind of getting like priced out of here, and they don't want to leave here. They've been here for years, and now their kids are living here, and they can see that these kids can't like afford rent.
The rent and the groceries, all of these are just basic necessities, are so difficult to afford. And when we got to know about Zohran's policies, it is all about affordability, and that are the things that I would want to afford, that my children would want to afford, and I think that Zohran is a mayor that can actually bring that about. Hi, my name is Saida and I am a member of Drum Beats. Donald Trump is ending the SNAP program and food stamps that would impact working class families like us. We want a mayor that would fight Donald Trump, that is able to fight back for us, and that is able to fight back for our city, and for us that is Zohran Mamdani.
This election is not happening in a vacuum. Like, you know, we're living in a time of rising authoritarian, fascist-style, anti-immigrant politics in this country. And here in New York, I mean, this is obviously ground zero for the post-9/11, you know, anti-Muslim hatred, prejudice, surveillance, you know, things that Mamdani himself has talked about, and that have all clearly come to a head in this election with, you know, the scaremongering going on. Does this election have a sort of special significance for folks in that regard, or is that kind of like sort of outside noise?
I feel like just like in a recent speech, Mamdani was talking about how Muslims have been living in indignity like they're not even given the privilege of dignity. And after like this area especially, because this is like Little Pakistan, this is known as Little Pakistan here. It's like there's a lot of Pakistanis who lived here, and there was like a lot of surveillance after 9/11. And these people, they were like scared to like go out and be like even voice out their opinions.
After 9/11, our Pakistani community faced a lot of problems. I saw firsthand how the police would terrorize Muslims in this community, would pick people up from their home, and that's why we did not want to be a part of any kind of politics.
So I don't think it's just like this election is outside of the vacuum. It is all of the years of that surveillance, years of that Islamophobia. Yeah. And this place has kind of like seen the burnt of it also. There's been a lot of like informants in here. There've also been a lot of surveillance on these people, so they've been scared. And drum beats are actually kind of like drum beats. They do the work of organizing these people, telling them that they have rights. They're citizens of this country. So it's like years of organizing, and then finally having a candidate who understands the struggles of working class people and who has promised policies that would help these working class people.
If the seemingly impossible happens, and by tomorrow Zohran Mamdani is the next elected mayor of New York, it's like then the real work kind of begins, right? And so like where does this coalition, like where does this hope, where does this energy go if Mamdani is elected? Like what's the future for drum beats and for this political energy that is mobilized around the Mamdani campaign?
So the fight doesn't end today or tomorrow. It's like ongoing, and I feel like organizing is the answer. I know for a fact the drum beats will keep on organizing. The real work will probably start after tomorrow, after he really is in office. Hopefully he will be in office. I am putting it out. I'm manifesting it that he will be. He's already my mayor, so tomorrow he will be our mayor. So yeah, after that it would be just like, still standing up with him, because realize like right now everyone's trying to, like they're pouring millions of dollars so that he doesn't win. And let's just imagine like once he wins, how hard it's going to be. So it's just about like how united we are right now. We have to be just as united afterwards, because that's when the real work starts. And yeah, stay optimistic and like fight for your rights. Rent freeze and childcare, healthcare, everything, yeah.
Zohran understands the pain that us working class families feel. We have only the best wishes for him. We have been volunteering for him, and we hope that he wins. And together we build a city that all of us can afford. Thank you.